I don't eat Twinkies, Maddie. I told you I like zingers. I think are the only ones like that I like. Hello everyone. Welcome. I was gonna tell you something super nice tonight too, Maddie. Not anymore. Welcome everybody. Welcome to Clumsy Clairvoyance. If you've never been here before, you're probably wondering what you walked into. If you have been here before, welcome back. Either way, though, I do appreciate you being here. So thank you. I appreciate you being here and welcome. Happy Saturday. It's officially Saturday for most people, unless you're in Hawaii. That's like the one exception. I believe that's the only one behind us Californians out here. So welcome. I'm going to do some housekeeping real quick and then get to the readings, if there is any paid for readings. Okay, so first off, if you do send in for a paid for reading, thank you. I really do appreciate it very much. You will get priority. If you do send in for one, you'll get to cut to the front of the line, so to speak, and of course get more cards and all that stuff. However, if you can't send in for sorry, I'm still like adjusting all my crap. I mean all my stuff. If you can't send in for a reading, though, that is okay. What you can do is type your question into the chat, and I will start it. It'll go in a little folder over here on StreamYard, and either in between the paper readings or when I am done with them, then I will get to the start questions, okay? So, having said that, tomorrow's Saturday. I got stuff going on tomorrow. There's supposed to be a tarot class tomorrow. We got the AI tarot. We finished up all the majors, and the majors look so beautiful. I'm so excited about them. And now we're on to the minors, and the minors are going to be a little difficult. I'm not gonna kid you there, but it's still going to be fun. So, and then on Sunday I will be at Grandma's house doing ASMR, and I'll be using my whisper voice, whisper tarot. Whisper ASMR tarot. I'll use my soft voice for that. Okay. I'll start using my soft voice more. Sometimes I'm loud. So, okay. This will be good practice for the weekend. That's what she said. Did you just say? What did I just say? ASMR, yes. So I've been doing ASMR. Well, I don't do ASMR. Well, I guess I kind of do. When I'm over at Grandma's house, she has a channel called ASMR on Cloud9. So twice a month I go over there and I do tarot stuff. And she asks me tarot questions and all other types of stuff. And we get into different topics. But they're kind of adjacent topics to tarot. So I will go to sleep. Okay. I got you. Still at this party for my anniversary to my wife. Party on, everyone. You're still partying? Are you stream sniping? Arf, arf. If you are, that's awesome. I want to dream about tarot. There's worse things you could dream about for sure. I mean, at least a tarot dream would be pretty interesting. Yeah, congratulations, Frog, by the way. When me and Mel did the full moon ritual. Oh yeah, you're in Aries too. Another Aries. We did the full moon. So me and Mel a couple hours ago did the full moon in Aries ritual. Woo! And it was so fun. I'm glad. For those of you that did make it, thank you. For those of you that didn't, you can still watch the replay. But it was really fun. We had a really good time. And we got to talk about Aries and what that sign really represents. And it was fun. It was really fun, actually. So if you didn't catch it earlier, make sure you do catch it later on the replay. But during that live, when we wrapped up, I told everyone to go to Rumble to watch you. Just an FYI. Me and Mel both told everyone to go over there. Dead Fred's here. Arf, arf. Rabbit, so good to see you. You scared the devil out of me. I'm sorry. See, I should talk lower. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to scare the devil out of you. Like, Judge Maddie, you missed the group hug by 5 minutes. Yeah, this is the Tattoo Tarot. It's a super cute deck, actually. This is one that's got a lot of wear on it, like it's got a lot of love in it. I've used it for a long time. I've had it a long time too. Danielle, stop. Stop. What's wrong with my nails? They're black like me heart. Arr. Is this like a... Is that like you pressing the button, I am not John? That deck does seem like it's seamless, but in a good way, in a very good way. This is one of my faves. This is like a good old reliable deck. Good old reliable. Is that you pressing the button, John? You will be the first one. So again, I don't think if there is any paid for readings, please let me know in the chat. Just yell, scream, throw something at me to get my attention. And like I said, if you can't send in for a tip or donation, that's okay. What you can do is either ask a question or you can press the clumsy button too.
Ask
So
me a
again,
question,
either...
do it now. Ask me a question, do it now. Ask me a question, do it now. Ask me a question, do it now.
Or you
Push
can...
the button, do it now. Push the button, do it now.
Push the button.
Push the button, do it now. Push the button, do it now.
And just so
It
everybody
is not
knows...
the tumor.
So
it is
everybody
not the
knows.
tumor. It
okay,
is not the
okay,
tumor.
Dead Fred, we got it. Okay,
it is not the
it's not a tumor.
It is not
it
the
is?
tumor.
Oh, it's
It
not
is
a
not
tumor.
the
Okay,
tumor.
I got you. everybody loves Dead Fred. Avocado time. Oh, that's cute that you said avocado time. So yeah, there is I'm not John. There's a link to the stream I'm doing with Grandma's house on Sunday. Okay, so that was pushing the button. Boom, 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 boom. Arf, arf. Okay, so let me... Oh yeah, let me get... Oh, I think I have it nearby too this time. Whoop. Okay, I think I have... Okay. So, I'm trying to get how to board this one. Okay, got it. All right, so John, Your question is going to be, in what areas or in what ways can you hold on, wait, what was the question? Oh, I just had it. I'm totally having a dirt moment. Hold on. Let me get it. Okay, there we go. Got it. All right. So I'm going to ask John. Question is, in what areas or in what ways does John need to be willing to ask for help? It's very interesting, guys. For John, in what areas or in what regards or in what ways can John or should John perhaps ask for help when he needs it? Okay, that's quick. Oof, okay, this makes sense though. All right, so John, we have the Seven of Swords in the reverse, and then we have the Chariot. So first thing I think that you could ask for help on is actually like your forward movement, asking people. It's kind of like inserting yourself when perhaps you don't want to, or volunteering yourself when perhaps you're not used to that. Okay, that is definitely an area where there could be some growth, or you could definitely use some aid from others in that regard. Secondly is I think you could use help and maybe just talking to people or talking to others who have a hard time getting over trauma or getting over maybe like the past, maybe breakups, relationships. It feels like there's some empathy that like you haven't been able to necessarily share with others because you don't want to tell people maybe like when you're upset or something like that, or there's a front that's kind of put on instead of like some genuine emotion there. So I would say another area that you could ask for help is in just talking to someone about how you're feeling, especially when it comes to relationships. I'd say past trauma, maybe even past drama. But yeah, there you go. I know you're not a Cancer. Or wait, hold on. I'm not a Connor. I am not Connor. Oh, John Connor. I'm looking for John Connor. Oh, good. At least he's not looking for the other one. Oh no. He's gonna
Get
have
to the
to.
chopper, do it now. Get to the chopper, do it now. Get to the
He's gonna have to take you in the chopper. I know. Sorry about that, John. All right. Um, don't know if it's a tumor, but Ash got, I saw the sign stuck in my head and it sure feels like one. All right, look at Tiffany busting out the button. Press the button. Okay, so Tiffany, you're pressing the button. All right. Arf, arf. Hi, Farrell. Good to see you, lovey. Are you Sarah Connor? No, definitely not. Not I. She went that way.
push the button, do it now. Push the button, do it now. Push the button,
You
do
did
it
do it right. Good job,
now.
Tip Tap. All right. Let's see. Oh, this is a good one. Okay. So what does your inner child want to tell you? That's going to be your question. I said what perfectly? And Lex, good to see you. Okay, so for Tiff Taffs, right? Okay. What does Tiff's inner child, or what would Tiff's inner child like to say to her? Okay, you have the Ace of Pentacles in reverse, the Page of Pentacles in reverse, and the Seven of Cups. Gosh, there's a few things. I think one thing is the inner child wants to say for sure here with that Seven of Cups is please don't stop dreaming. Don't stop letting your imagination run wild, or when you can, please do so. The other message is like a bit more like it's a little heavy. There's a message of coming through like it's not your fault you came from a broken place, or if you came from a broken home, so to speak, or if things didn't necessarily feel stable growing up. Okay. And then lastly is if you ever felt as though there's a message of not necessarily try to be a better friend, but know that maybe you weren't as good of a friend, perhaps maybe growing up, or you felt like you didn't have as good of friends around you that maybe most people did. And I think that could have a little bit to do with this kind of like growing up a little bit on some unstable ground there. But yeah, so that's the message. And then again, like I said, let your imagination run free. So, there you go, lovey. I've got the key. I've got the secret. Hold on, you got the secret to what? I want to know a secret. Arf, arf. Gosh. Arf, arf. G-Bus. The G-Bus. Thank you, Maddie. And Ash is here. Ash, arf, arf. I saw the sign and it opened up my eyes. I saw the sign and no one's gonna drag. Okay. Good to see you, lovey. Arf, arf. Maddie, thank you for dropping the links, guys. If any of the mods drop links, please, I encourage everyone to sub up to one another. I'm all about that. Plus, it's free. It's free 99. You can't get a better deal. And it really means a lot to creators. And if you happen to have a channel that you want one of the mods to drop your link for, just let them know in the chat, okay? Yeah, Mel, no butt timeouts tonight. Your butt, just kidding. $3.99. Well, I'm crushing on someone new and leaving my ex. My ex is far behind. Well, go on and have fun. They may say, I'm not the only one. Oh man, that song's played out. I haven't heard it in a minute, but gosh, man, I feel like I heard it a lot growing up or something. Sorry, I'm a bad mod. Bad mod. Arf, arf, quarter to the naughty quarter. I'm distracted working on something. You're fine. You're totally fine. Ash, boot, boot. Also the song. Okay, hold on. I think I already read that. It wasn't my butt where my phone was, Maddie. But phone dialing. I still don't think. Oh, here we go. Look at the girl starting it up. Ash just walks in and just starts it going, huh? There she goes. And there she goes, and they're off. Arf, arf. And look at things that are very bad. Ash, control yourself. Oh, you kill me. Oh, oh, geez. You guys are gonna kill me. Okay, Timmy, good job. Leave the X far behind, and then get to the chopper. Do it now. Dead Fred. I'm doing a reading right now, actually. Well, okay, so Mel kind of did a big one last night. It was a long one. That's what I'll say. It was a long one, and that's why she felt so bad. So, but we're not gonna rub it in. Not at least until Misfit's here, because that way we could tease Misfit for the one he did that one night. Misfit did like 5 people at once. That was like that one was pretty epic too. All right, so Spirit Angels and God. Messages for Fred today. Page of Wands, the 5 of Swords, and the Chariot. Okay. So I feel like there's like expected maybe disappointment or like something similar to that. And maybe having plans to go do something, go somewhere, or plans with someone. But I think you're going to be unsuspected. Like, I think you're actually going to end up being surprised by the nature of, or kind of what ends up happening between you and what seems like a good friend. It feels like there's some forward movement. This could be just in like the friendship alone, or it could be more too. So keep your eyes open. Hold on. Why do you want? Hold on. You want to get a timeout, or you want to get a timeout? Because I did it yesterday to Social Outcast, who I know in what is it called, IRL, in real life, and I thought I actually like banned him. I was like, gosh, nuggets, because none of the mods would freaking time him out. He kept saying, he's like, I want to be a cool kid because Phyllis got timed out for 30 minutes, and he's like, okay, now I want to get timed out. I want to be cool. So I told the mods, hey mods, time him out for like 10 minutes or whatever. None of the mods would do it. So I had to take it into my own hands, and then I felt real bad because I thought I banned him. But it turns out I didn't, luckily. But where were you yesterday? Just saying. Josh Nuggets is a new one. Is it? I feel like I've heard that before. Hold on, what happened? Maddie gave me the extra long one. A lot. Where's Phyllis? Phyllis, do you hear this? Party on, and here is your there. Thank you for my wet carrot. Love you, Clumsy. Have an awesome show. Thank you. I will timestamp you, just so you know. It's a big one. That's what she said. That's good. That's good. That's good. That's good news. Well, that's good news. There's something in the air indeed. Well, sister is expecting a baby, but due for November. Ah, interesting. Okay. Thank you, very welcome. I gave him 10 seconds. That's my norm. 10 seconds? Hold on, you guys. There's a 10-second option. For real? Really? 10 seconds? That's an option? 10 seconds? That is not even enough time to blink twice, Maddie. What's going on here? You love me too much to time me out. Come on. I only timed you out that one time because I gave you a warning and you said the R word. So that's the only reason. Because you know what you said. You remember. Judge Maddie, someone could call that efficiency. True. It's 10 seconds to 24 hours. I just gave Tara Farrell 10 seconds. I feel like there's like double messages here going on. That's what I feel like. You're saying that, but you're also saying it in like two ways, you know? There's some subliminal messaging going on for sure. Okay. So, Ash, let me know if you have a question left or if you want to push the button. Just let me know. Jariah, you as well. Mel, I'm going to go ahead and do you. Oof. I caught that. Caught it quick. Cat-like reflexes. Oh, it's kind of disappointing. I'm sorry. Oh, my screen is all funky on me. What's going on? It's kind of disappointing. Aw. It's because it's just not enough time to even know what's going on. Right? So, Spirit Angels and Guides, just get through for now. Spirit Angels and Guides, just get through for now. Two more melts. Messages for Mel today. Thank you, Mel, for coming on earlier. We had so much fun. Oh, I like this, Mel. Oh, this is so cute. Okay, so you have the Three of Pentacles and the Two of Cups. This is about like building relationships within relationships. Okay, that might sound like a little silly, but so it's kind of like having a group that you're surrounded with. I would take this as, but forming even more intimate, like more intimate connections between, instead of the group, you know, two's company, three's a crowd. But having more connected bonds within a certain group or a group of people. This could be coworkers. This could be friends that you socialize with. And it's a good time for kind of doing things with others. The Two of Cups really is about being able to lean on someone and vice versa, and then them leaning on you, whether this is romantic, a friendship, a partnership, a business. It's really about that dualism right now for you. Also, the Three of Pentacles says, keep working hard at whatever kind of current project you're working on. It seems like it's going to pay off. So good. I like this. I like this message for you. Very cute. Very nice, Mel. And Andrea, good to see you. May I be added to your list? Of course, love. Go ahead and type your question, or if you just have a general, let me know, okay? Ash is going to do a general. Okay. Spirit Angels and Guides. Just go through for Ash. My lovey. Spirit Angels and Guides. Just go through for Ash. Messages for Ash today. Let's verify that magician. Can I get clarification on the magician reverse? Oof. Okay. So we have the magician in reverse, and then temperance, and then we have the devil in reverse as a clarifier for that magician in reverse. So here's the deal. When the magician shows up reverse, sometimes it can hint to a false person. Okay, someone wearing a mask, someone trying to trick you. So when I ask for clarification, I get the devil in reverse. It's almost more confusing a little bit. If I would have got the devil upright, it would make more sense. However, this could be a feeling of insecurity or a feeling like you can't be around yourself, or you can't be yourself around maybe a certain person or a certain crowd. or that there's some part of you that's kind of like that's missing, or that you're wanting to jump back to, which is this right here, this temperance, this flow of energy. So that's your message, my dear. Arf, arf. I know, I made the same face, Ash. Sig, you're so silly, Lovey. He's all putting all the animals. Ooh, look at Ash is always showing off her cuteness with these cute taken emojis. Oh, geez, Louise. I like them though. Keep them coming, Ash. Keep them coming. I'll take them. Love message. Okay, I will start that. I think Shariah is before you, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, thank you, Maddie. I appreciate that. There is the full moon ritual that me and Mel did together. And it was a full moon ritual, full moon in Aries that happened tonight. And Mel is in Aries. So I got extremely lucky. And we had fun. It was a good time. So if you didn't see it, you could definitely catch the replay. All right, Jiraiya. Hold, please. Hold, please. Hey, there's 19 people here. So if you're here, thank you. Please hit the like button. I would appreciate that. And please subscribe. Last time I looked, I was at like 762. I'm crawling to that 800, and then hopefully maybe that 1,000. That'd be awesome. So please sub up if you haven't and like the video. I would so appreciate it. Okay, so hold right. Let me grab the book. Uno momento. Look at Minzy coming in right on time. Cute. Okay, so Jiraiya, this is a great question. I like this one. Okay, so how can you have better mental balance or mental balance? All right, so spirit, angels, and guides, please go through for Jiraiya. How can Jiraiya have better mental balance and or control? Okay, so we have the Knight of Wands and the Page of Wands. Lots of fire. Jiraiya, what's your sign again? Type it in the chat real fast. Are you a fire sign? I know. Six said something like that earlier too, and I was like, "Oh, you guys are too stinking sweet." Like, you guys are just nicely telling me that my ass is always late. I know. Leo, okay, you are a fire sign. All right, makes sense. We got lots of fire energy here. So Knight of Wands and the Page of Wands. So what would better kind of help maintain balance mentally for you, or mental power, etc.? I would say for you, it's actually, and this is interesting, it's one thing is to actually start to pursue the things that you're honestly passionate about and start to communicate that with others. Don't be so maybe shy or inward with the things that you're interested in or the things that you want to pursue. Also, the Page of Wands. Allow like good news to come your way. Allow good energy to come your way, and also it's almost like be a little bit more optimistic about who's around you and the news that's coming your way too. Even if perhaps you don't like the people around you, try to be a little bit more hopeful that there are others there, that you won't necessarily be stuck in that energy for forever. There you go, my dear. Ooh, look at Fred showing off with the emojis too. You guys are getting all fancy on me. Freaking Fred, what the hell is this shit? I'm going to screenshot it. I don't know if I've ever seen that one. Holy cow. Look at Fred over here, Ash. Look at this. Look at this. Would you look at this? Has anyone ever seen that? Would you look at this? That guy? Oh, he cracked me up the very first time I saw that video. I died. It was so funny. It was so funny. Thank you. You're welcome, lovey. Okay. You're welcome. My pleasure. Okay, so there you are, Andrea. Love message, please, love. You got it, love. All right, so spirit, angels, and guides. System for Andrea. Love messages for Andrea at this time. Love messages for Andrea. So we have Justice in reverse, the Three of Swords, and the Eight of Swords. So if there's like been a breakup recently, or a separation, or maybe just an argument or falling out with someone that you have been in a relationship with, or had been talking to, or had investment in, I think that there's a sense of kind of like allowing whatever like kind of has or did happen to kind of like sit and wallow a little bit. So there's a message of making sure you give yourself enough time and space to vent, but also don't let it control you, so to speak, okay, with the Eight of Swords, because it can sometimes those energies can shift from grieving, which is really good for you, to maybe wallowing in it. So that is your message, is love yourself right now. Phyllis, do you have a let me know if you have a question, or if you just want me to pull like a general for you, Phyllis, let me know. And you too, Mimsy. Have you seen that? Well, if you would have looked at it. Oh my gosh, that dude killed me when I first saw that thing. He's like, well, if you would have just looked at it, look at it. And then how he taps his foot. OMG. When he starts tapping his foot, the first time I saw that, I could not stop laughing. He's like, He was like, would you look at it? Well, I'll tell you what he did. He looked at it. What is this one on? Bartleby do? Who's that? Someone let believers in the complex trying to convince me to believe. Oh, hell no. Believers? Believers in what? Do I dare ask? Do I dare ask? Yes, no, maybe so. Okay, Farrell, you are up next, Lovey. I see you. All right, so spirit angels and guides. Farrell. Spirit angels and guides. Farrell. messages for Farrell at this time. Messages for Farrell. Very nice. Yes. Okay, so we have strength and then the 9 of cups in reverse. So there's almost something like I feel like you need to have patience with or practice some discernment with, okay? The 9 of cups in reverse is like, I feel like you're kind of giving up on yourself before you're even like giving yourself a chance to do it. You're like, no, I'm not going to like that, or that's not going to work. So I think the message is, let's flip this around, okay? Have a little bit more faith and kind of hope and confidence in yourself in whatever this is, because it feels like, while it might feel like it's challenging, whatever kind of circumstances landing your way, I think you'd actually do really well with it. So there you go, my dear. Shariah. The Catholic converter in my car. My mom grew up real Catholic, but she comes from an Italian family, so. Before I forget, hold on. I'm gonna timestamp Lefty right now, okay, Carol? Right? I told you these are great. And guess what? You can get them at Amazon for like uber, like good, like a steal price. I think they're like $20 or 22, something like that. And it's like I said, it's a solid deck. All right, so spirit, angels, and guides. Let's go through Lefty. Angels and guides. Messages for Lefty. Anything else? All right. And the 9 of Wands in reverse. Okay, that's a lefty. We got the Fool and then the 9 of Wands in reverse. So there's a wanting to take a risk that it's time to not dip your toes in the water. It's time to just cannonball right in. Even if you don't know what's coming, what's expected, it feels like there's this real itch to really just jump, just to go for something, right? To walk into something blindly and just take a gamble. And the Fool is really about that. It's about new beginnings. It's about maybe even walking in blindly, so to speak. You see in the card, she is blindfolded, okay? But this is kind of how we gain experience and how we can feel like we're actually living. The 9 of Wands in reverse suggests that you're apprehensive about feeling vulnerable or weak in some form or fashion. But the Fool energy is soaring through. So hopefully, if there's something you've been wanting to do or take a chance on, that you just do it. So there you go, my dear. Okay. I'm sure I did something else. Do it now. What part? Okay. So Farrell, I didn't know if you are not Farrell. Sorry, Phyllis. I'm on Farrell. I didn't hear if you have a specific question, so I'm going to give you a general. Okay. So Spirit, Angels, and Guides. Please go through for Phyllis. Spirit, Angels, and Guides. Messages Ah, woo! This is acrylic. Nice. The Page of Wands and the Hierophant. So this really talks to being able, I think for you in particular, giving some guidance to someone who maybe like a niece, a nephew, someone younger though, it definitely feels like, or inexperienced. And it feels like your kind of advice or life experience is really going to help them to go in the right direction. So if you know anyone that kind of fits that description, I would say try to reach out to them or communicate as best as you can and have some confidence in yourself that you are pointing them in the right direction. You are giving sound advice, etc. So there you go, my dear. It's okay. I get like that too, Jiraiya, with some decks. Seriously, it's like you can't stop looking at certain ones or certain cards. I get it. Yeah, the Fool is that's one of my favorite Fools for sure. I'm trying to find. Is that it? No. No. The World's a really cool one too. I'll put that aside real quick. This one's huge. Oh, Death is really, that's the one I think I was looking. Yep, it was Death. They're very like, you know what they remind me of, like kind of like sailory type stuff, like the thing like you see like Navy men like have like those kind of like sailor-ish type tattoos. I think there's a name for it or term, but I just can't think of it. But so like look here, look at the Death card real quick. This one's a cute one too. There's the 10 of Cups. The Hermit. That would be Maddie's card. He's a Virgo. How cool the Hermit is with this cool lantern. And I really like the World too. Clumsy. Arf. Delete. What am I deleting? Arf. Why are you shushing me? Shush. Shushy. Why are you shushing me? Shh. Unless it's a secret, then I'll shush. Shh. Okay. So. Sailor Jerry. Yes. Isn't that rum though? As well, or am I tripping? There is a rum called Sailor Jerry's. I think after that, like that style too, though. I think you got it right. Ding, ding, ding. What do we have? We have prizes for you. All right. So if you want to send in a paid for reading, there wasn't any tonight, but I'm just making the announcement because I'm going to close that down. Mimsy, are you still in here, Mimsy? And Maddie, let me know if you have a question, my dear, or if you're pushing the button. Where is everyone? It got all quiet on me. What's going on? Arf, arf. I'm sad. Look, I said I'm sad, and I pulled out the sun reverse as soon as I said it. I'm like, where did everybody go? Arf. Got all quiet in here. All right, so while I wait for you guys to come back to Earth or whatever, do another timestamp reading. Miami. All right, Spirit Angels and Guides. Just come through for Miami Spice. Messages for Miami Spice today. The Three of Cups. So this really feels like it's a time to get together with someone. It's time for some type of celebration or just catching up. Don't let yourself make any excuses not to do it. It feels like there's definitely some catching up and some fun that's mandatory right now, Miami. So there you go, my dear. And happy full moon. Awoo! Awoo! Maddie, why is it embarrassing to ask? Can you tell me anything about it? Because I definitely don't want to push you to ask it if you really feel like it's embarrassing. But I feel like it's not really embarrassing, that you just think it's embarrassing. So can I get a hint? Plus you're in a safe space. Arf, arf. He had a pinup girl tattooed on his shoulder. Just a random thing. Oh, cool. Well, my mermaid, you guys have seen my mermaid quite a few times. There she is. She's kind of a little bit that style, kind of old school tattooing. So I can totally buy that. I love it. I think that's cool. And that was a hard horde of zombies, was it? Who was a zombie? I'm so confused. Okay, so you're just gonna push the button. So fine, I got a good one that I'm gonna do for you. That's not even in the book, that I just thought of in my head. It's one though that you hear though from time to time.
Push the button,
Or
do
you
it
probably do. You
now.
don't watch
Push the
video
button, do it
movies
now.
or whatever.
Push.
Oh, push the button. Okay, you did. So this is gonna be fun though. You're gonna like this. And since you pushed the button, all right. So we're gonna ask, who secretly has a crush on Maddie? I love these type of readings. They're so fun. Okay. So, Spirit Angels and Guides, just for Maddie. Who are some of Maddie's secret admirers? Maybe known and unknown. I guess it would be unknown, those who's secret admirers. Who has a crush on Maddie currently? Interesting. Ooh, this is gonna get good. Okay, what else? Okay, I need identifiers though. I need identifiers. Can I get identifiers? Like who? Nope. Come on, I'm looking for identifiers. Identifiers, percent. Okay, we'll take that one. What else can you tell us about the person or persons? All right, there we go. Okay. Okay, so we have the first card that came out is the Two of Cups. So someone that all right, you're all grounded. Plus, you silly good girl. I'm an old man. No one is ever too old for secret crushes. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Look, Farrah loves it. All right, y'all are grounded. Okay. So the first thing that comes out though is the Two of Cups, which is interesting to me because it almost vibes like this could be someone that you've met kind of recently, or that you've formed like a friendship, or like a could also be a coworker. Also, this hints to someone who might be in a relationship. Okay. Also, we have the Devil in reverse. This could be someone who is fighting an addiction, or fighting, or has like recently got out of like a bad or toxic relationship. That's one person. Also, they could be a Capricorn. Then we have the Queen of Cups over here. This one is the most interesting. So she is she's got her eyes set on you, Maddie, this Queen of Cups. It does hit to a water sign, or water kind of at least prevalent in their birth chart as a rising or moon sign. So water signs would be Scorpio, Pisces, and Cancer. Okay. Also, this person may travel a lot, or this person could live a good distance away from you. I would say this person's attractive, good looking, and I would say that they're emotionally like emotionally, what's the word I'm thinking of? Kind of like emotionally rich, I would say. They have a lot of depth to them, but still, I wouldn't say that they're like, over the top in their depth-ish type of nature. Like they're not, too mysterious that you can't, hold a normal conversation with them. And then what else came out? Seven of Cups, Six of Wands, and a Ace of Wands. Yeah, so this is someone who, the other person that came through too, I think this one's more of the Devil reverse. This person seems to kind of idolize you or look up to you in some way. Ace of Wands, I'd say Queen of Cups over here is kind of like a new spark, something new. Something new. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Hi, James. How are you? Good to see you. Happy late birthday. I didn't think it had to be a water sign, but at least have like some water prevalent. Like maybe your moon sign is Pisces, or your sun sign is Pisces, or rising sign is Pisces, Cancer, and or Scorpio. You're welcome. Farrell said, I think your cards are off of an air sign. It could be. This could, though, like the description I said, though, about the person about being kind of emotionally rich and stuff. The suits don't always have to hint to the astrological sign, but a lot of times they do. So that's why I said I would like to know, do you know your rising sign and your moon sign, Farrell, by chance? Ash, you're so funny. Ash said like 70 old or like 40. That's not really old. Or no, but not that old. Ash, I love you. Crack me up. Well, we did meet recently, Maddie. What? Did you guys for real? Guys, don't be pulling my chain here. You don't, Beryl. You find out what your rising and moon sign are. These are important things. They're important. You need to know. I don't know what that means. Rising signs are confusing. They are the rising and then the sun sign, because sometimes even I will mix up my rising with my sun sign, because technically your sun sign is the sign you're born under, I believe. Yes. But the rising sign is literally like meaning where the sun was at during your time of birth. So it is a little confusing. I cannot get you to chopper. She said 29-ish. Meryl. All right. So, Canadians are funny. They call a 357 Magnum a 3.57. Ash, my favorite Canadian's in here. Probably my only favorite Canadian. Actually, no, there's like 2 Canadians that are pretty cool. 2 or 3. But you're my favorite, Ash. My favorite, no matter what. My favorite Canadian ever. Okay, so, oh yeah, James, let me know if you want a reading, my dear. And I'm going to start some of the timestamps, and then we'll get to oracles. I think should we do the moon oracles today, since it was a full moon? Since it was a full moon in Aries. The moon oracles are a little bland, I'll say that. Okay, I'm talking to myself. Ignore me. Phyllis, I did your reading, lovey. You don't remember? Hold on. Were you in here when I did your reading? But I did do your reading, Phyllis. All right. So, reading some cats. 3 through 4. All right. This is for James. Man down. Hold, please. All right, so James, we have the Fool and the Page of Swords in reverse. So I feel like, again, this is similar message kind of that Lefty had, but there's different circumstances going on. So the Fool, there's this energy of wanting to start something or take a risk, start something new, or to change things up quite a bit, or just to take a chance with something completely different than what you're used to doing, or just to hit the reset button, okay? However, this Page of Swords in reverse, it feels like there's someone around you that is kind of like negative for this, or that maybe they're like cautioning you not to do it, or be careful, or it's not going to work out. And it kind of feels like they're kind of putting like this little bit of a damper on what you're wanting to start, or what you're wanting to invest in, take a chance on, etc. Now, if it's not someone around you, this could even be possibly yourself, like maybe second guessing yourself, or second guessing taking the chance, or being able to be successful at it, whatever the case may be. It's time not to dip the toe in, it's time to do the cannonball. So there you go. Thank you. I'm about to. Jada, hello. How are you, lovey? It's good to see you. Welcome back. Hold on. Look at you, Fred said I thought I was the young one up here. This is silly. Alex 32. That's still fairly young, in my opinion. I'm 37, so that's still fairly young. But I'm 37. I'm like, I remember like in my 20s, I thought like being like maybe 37 would feel old, but I don't feel old unless like I fall and I can't get out. Then I feel kind of old. That's the only time though, ever. You're welcome, Lovey. You're very welcome. My pleasure. Go to hit 50 in January? Really, Phyllis? Look at you. Jariah says, I just hit 36 in July. Now my hip hurts and my foot is wonky. Good luck. I just kicked my stepdad out of my life. So, yes. Okay, gotcha. Well, good. I'm glad that it resonates. Yeah, Arf. Okay, so I got a few more timestamps to do. And then we'll do oracles. Oh, that's fine, Phyllis. It happens, babe. No worries. Dictionary diva. I just write some guys just for diva. All right, messages for diva today. Anything else? So you have the Three of Pentacles and the King of Swords. So there is a group dynamic here. And it feels like perhaps you're taking the role of kind of like giving direction to people, whether that's within like the job or at home. Just step into this like delegating kind of role with the King of Swords. Make sure that you're it feels like you already are kind of communicating things effectively and to the point. So just continue to do that. And also I think it's a good idea for you in particular to, if you're like a supervisor or something like that at your job, Diva, to make sure that you're checking like everyone's work like from time to time. So there you go, my dear. I love Diva and Ballstorm. I love them very, very much. They're awesome. I've been on their show before. I'm going to be going on again pretty soon, actually. But I adore them both very much. You're very welcome. My pleasure. You're so funny, Fred. That's funny. Oh, thank you for my 2 ups. I appreciate you. All right, Debbie, here is your reading. It's very interesting guy. Let's go through for Debbie. Messages for Debbie. Anything else? So the Four of Pentacles and the Knight of Cups. There's this vibe of someone really trying to romance you right now. And I don't necessarily think their intentions are bad or anything, but it's just kind of like keep an eye out, because it feels like it comes at a time that feels awkward, or like during a time maybe this week or coming up where you're kind of focusing more on like the home and getting your finances together and stuff like that, when this person kind of pops up. It wouldn't surprise me either if it's like perhaps even an ex that kind of comes through trying to sway you a certain way. So just be mindful of that. Weather's actually cold. Where out here it's not. It's like I did put tights on though, and earlier it was kind of hot, so I didn't wear any pants, but I mean I wore shorts. Not that I didn't have like no pants at all. I had shorts on instead, but tonight I did put tights on, so I guess it is slightly colder. Thank the Lord. This desert heat drives me insane. $67 and partially cloudy. That's nice. That's like perfect. That's perfect. So this one's going to be next. I'm actually not too worried because Ash said she's going to adopt me so I can live in the cold weather. Right, Ash? All right, Misfits. So interesting cards. Just put this on this way. Messages for Misfits. Okay, so the 9 of Swords, and then you have the 6 of Swords in reverse. Okay, so here's the deal. It feels like there's like a failure to launch here. Okay, a failure to, you're being stopped on, midway through your journey. And this is mostly speaking metaphorically, because the 6 of Swords is talking of kind of taking a metaphorical journey. Sometimes it can pertain to travel, like actual travel, but this is more metaphorical here. It feels like a lot of this is anxiety that you're feeling. This is like feeling like you're not sleeping well or at all, kind of worrying over things that might not even necessarily need to be worried over. So there's a real vibe, like take care of that, like have some time, some zen out time, and then things will start to flow in place again. So there you go, my dear. You don't like winter? I love winter. Yes, exactly. Long lost a possible child. How cute. Barf, barf. I love snow too. Could I go from hot desert to Canada? Yeah, totally I could. I like being cold. throw a whole bunch of blankets on top of me. I'm cool. And the desert, to be honest, the desert does get really cold, like during the winter, especially at night. Like it's odd because we go from like because it's in the Mojave Desert too, so it's a high desert. But we go from like really drastic extremes. Like we'll only hit maybe like 50 or 55 during, or it'll be like 55 or something like that during the day, or 60, but then go all the way down to like 27 degrees at night. We'll get like really huge fluctuations between the day and the night, like crazy, like difference in temperatures. So I think that makes me more able to deal with cold, perhaps. I don't know, but I'm still going. Phyllis, first snow always makes me happy at first. So I remember what it's like. That can happen during any season, honestly, out here, but no, you're saying hypothermia. I'd say that might actually be more towards like the fall and winter than summer, but I suppose it could happen at all the time because of the huge difference in temperature, though. All right, Val's gonna be next. All right, Valerie. I hope you had a good birthday, by the way. So Spirit Angels and Guides, please come through for Val. Spirit Angels and Guides, please come through for Valerie. Messages for messages for Valerie. All right, we have the 10 of Cups in the reverse, the 4 of Swords in the reverse, and the Knight of Wands in the reverse. Okay, so there's a big feeling of misdirection or of not knowing where to place your energy. And I feel like a lot of this is there's something going on within the family, missing the family, being away from the family members. I know I need to catch up with you, but hopefully things have improved with your sister out there in the island. But there's just this real vibe of like feeling like you're out of place or that you don't have any direction. And a lot of that is because you're looking for the answers within the family, but the family does feel divided, or like there's this sense of like a cloud over the family kind of currently. So I'm going to say the advice here, first off, is to get better sleep. The 4 of Swords will kind of warns against health issues too on occasion, so be careful of that. But also be willing, be open to look outside of just your family for guidance or for help or for a talking board. All right? So there you go, lovey. Oh, I need a throat lozenge. Losing my voice. Throat lozenge. It's okay, I kind of like it when I lose my voice. It's fine. So I can actually kind of agree with this. I've been someone who's always kind of like been a little lone wolf. However, I would say it's not always good to be alone all the time, though. Everything in moderation, including moderation. All right. Frog, you are up. So spirit angels and guides, please come through for Frog. All right, let's do this for Frog. And happy anniversary, Frog. I hope you had a good night. All right, so messages for Frog today. So there's a sense here of something, some new interaction or some new relationship. Okay, so you have the seven. Let's go through this week. You have the Seven of Swords, the Ace of Wands, and then the World. So there's a vibe here that's some like new interaction with someone. It's kind of like there's a little bit of like, okay, make sure you watch your back a little bit. It doesn't necessarily, I think this person or whomever's kind of coming across or the relationship ties, there could be a vibe of one of the two feeling like they've been stabbed in the back, and that could be from either side. Okay, this is kind of past energy though, so it doesn't necessarily mean it will happen now, but it's definitely like a message that even what's happened before still kind of affects what's going on now. Okay, Ace of Wands though shows new energy and interaction with the person or persons. I think this kind of vibes like one person, maybe two at the most. And also to just be, I don't want to say be wary, but just be attentive or be observant is the message. So there you go, my dear. Oh, Phyllis, are you going to sleep? I'll be lurking. Okay, Lurky Lou. While doing chores since my mom doesn't live with me anymore. Night, Phyllis. And yes, oh yeah, you guys, you know what? Please go make sure that you guys catch Frog on Rumble. He got struck again for like some bullshit crap. It really bothers me to see like people in this space getting heated and getting strikes and stuff like that for honestly like just having conversations, just talking. You know what I mean? Whether it's politics or not, like I just like it. Just go follow him on Rumble. But like I said, it's upsetting to see other creators getting heated and stuff. So make sure that you do find him on Rumble. Night, Phyllis. Arf, arf. Well, every summer we get that kind of heat. It's pretty normal here. You guys get real hot summers, Ash? like where you're at. But do the winters get real cold? Is it like, do you get like all the seasons? Kind of sounds like that a little bit. I guess it depends on the region though. Canada's huge. All right, we have like 2 or 3 more timestamps and then off to the oracle. All right, beautifully inappropriate. You're going to move up next, my dear. Guys, please come through for beautiful and appropriate messages for beautiful today. The Fool's popping up a lot tonight. Very interesting. Okay. Okay, so the Fool and the 9 of Wands. This is the exact combo that Lefty had. The exact 2 cards that he had. Yours vibe's a little bit different though. So with you, the Fool, I feel like this is wanting to take a chance on something, someone. However, guarding yourself very much so. And I think that you having your guard up here with the Knight of Wands is more like self-protection or self-preservation and not wanting to get hurt emotionally. Okay. So the real message of the Fool coming through though is if you're hot, if you can't take the heat, get out the kitchen, right? So if you don't want to take the chance, don't even dip the toe in if you're not going to do the cannonball. Allow yourself to either take the risk or don't. So there you go, my dear. Excellent. Yes, we have some nice hot summers. This year was beautiful. Aside from the fires, right? You guys had a lot this year. James, just don't bring up Nightbot in here. Hashtag night nuke. What is it? Nuke Nightbot. Maddie says hashtag nuke Nightbot. We don't talk about Nightbot around these parts. We all know that he's been in on this whole conspiracy to prevent me from getting to my 1,000 subs for years now. All right, Vicky T, you are up, my dear. All right, so Spirit Angels and Guides. Let's go for Vicky T. Guys, all right, messages for you today. Anything else? All right. So we have the Four of Swords in reverse and the Ten of Cups in reverse. Take time out today or in the next few days to check in like on family, to check in on those really close to you, to make sure like all is well, whether it's, you know, a spouse, a child, like I said, maybe even like someone who's close, like a family friend or feels like family to you, because it does feel like there is like some disruption there, or there's something that maybe someone's going through and it feels like your advice could maybe really help this person. Also, pay attention. Don't push yourself too hard this week. The Four of Swords can indicate kind of burning out, and you not giving yourself enough time for rest and to recharge. Okay, so take a look. There it is. There's that hashtag. That's right. Nuke Nightbot. Nuke that fucker. Maddie brought out the hammer. He's serious. He's serial, all right. All right, so we got Moose left, and then we'll go to Oracles. All right, so last but never least, Moose. Let's see what the cards have to say today. All right, messages for Moose today. Messages for Moose. All right, anything else? These are good cards, actually. So you have the Nine of Wands, the Six of Swords, and then the Ten of Pentacles. So there is this vibe, like the kind of, you know, defense up, kind of like wall up type of vibe here. Kind of self-preservation, wanting to protect ourselves. However, though, things are kind of shifting for you. I feel like there's like some type of actual journey that you're going on in a kind of a spiritual and an emotional sense that's driving you to, it's like the path is taking you to exactly where you want to go, which is an ideal place, which is this 10 of Pentacles, which is like, you know, we call this the card of inheritance. It's also the card of ancestral blessings. I feel like you get this card kind of often. So I want to note that you have like a good, strong ancestor kind of vibe around you. There are probably a few or more that are more than likely your guides. But I think even if you're on, or even if you're taking like a next step kind of in an emotional sense or in a spiritual sense, even if you're feeling kind of cautious about it or wanting to protect yourself, it feels like things are still they're gonna work out fine. It's like this good vibe here that even if you are kind of apprehensive, that things will still go better than you imagined. So there you go, lovey. Yes, you guys, sub to Moose. Moose is awesome, and he's with me every Saturday. We do the AI tarot together, and we finally finished the majors, and now we're on to the minors. So it's been so much fun. Okay, you guys ready for oracles? I'm gonna let you guys vote. Okay, let me go get 2 decks. Hold, please. Right, guys, so here are your two options for tonight. Number one, or option number one is the Woodland Wardens. And then option number two is the Tea Leaf Oracle. Those are those circle cards. I know it's a big box. It's all box. This is circle cards. Okay, so if you want the tea leaves, type in 2. If you want the Woodland Wardens, type in 1. So if you want this deck, type 1. Put it in the chat. If you want this deck, press or type in 2. So 1 or 2. 2 or 1. 1 or 2. Jiraiya, you don't even know. We tested some stuff out with it the other day. I was like, fudge. I know. Plus, it's you got to think too. It's an AI thing, so it's like we kind of have to like figure out how the AI bot or whatever it is that's working in there. Like we got to figure out its like language, but this time with the minors, and those go through numbers. They go through core cards too. You know, like the Queen of Cups, the King of Cups. You know, the pages, the knights. So that ought to be interesting. Okay, guys. So tell me which deck you guys want, or I'm just gonna pick. Okay, so if you want the first deck, the Woodland Wardens, type in 1 in the chat. Or if you want the Tea Leaf Oracle cards, type in 2. So 1 or 2. 1 or 2. 2 or 1. So Jiraiya wants the tea leaves. Three photos picks. Yeah, I guess I'll pick. Ash wants 1. We'll see if anybody else votes. That's what I was thinking. That is totally you're reading my mind now, because I was like, I just really want to do tea leaves because I feel like we haven't done them in a while. Okay, so we're gonna do the tea leaves then. I swear I was just thinking that. I'm like, I feel like I haven't done the tea leaf readings in forever. Okay. Boom boom. Okay, I'm gonna blind y'all again for just a moment, and then I'll be back. I shall be back. All right, everyone. So these are your tea leaf oracles. Yay. You're going to have 3 piles to pick from. Okay, over here to my left will be pile 1. Pile 2 is right here in the center. And then all the way to my right will be pile 3, okay? I put a charm on each one to draw you in to help you pick which deck has a message for you. So the first deck has the charm of, you guessed it, the carrot. How cute is that? I forgot I even had a little charm with the carrot on it. So that'll be for those that choose the first pile. It's a carrot. It's a carrot charm. How cute. And then the second one is a bunny, a little bun. So option 2 is a bunny or a rabbit. And then the third option, or third pile all the way over there to my right, is the unicorn Pegasus type of creature. So you just put unicorn if you want. So the carrot, the bunny, or the unicorn? Oh, 15. You're supposed to be sweet. Yay! You did it perfect. Carrot, bunny, or the unicorn. I know you always pick that one. You like that charm. I just woke up. Is clumsy babe still alive? First off, I'm not your babe, okay, lovey? I am your spirit animal. Okay, you hear me? Now, it's good to see you, Mr. Malloy. Arf, arf, cadet. Yes, I am still alive. And I'm still alive. We're doing oracles, and then I'm going to wrap up. Are you doing the after party? If you are, let me know. All right. Again, though, real quick for everybody that came in, there's 3 different options. The first one has the charm with the carrot. So if you want the first pile over there to my left, that's the one that has the carrot charm on it. If you want the second one, or the one in the middle, that's the one that has the bunny. Or the last one that has the unicorn Pegasus looking animal. So 1, 2, or 3. OMG, stop calling me that. Knock it off, would you? Would you, toots? Bunny, buddy, bun. Okay, so Ash picks the bun. Jiraiya, are you going for the carrot? I'm going gold. I'm going all for the carrot. We got to represent the carrots. Oh gosh, stop it. Stop it, you guys. All my peeps are babes. Okay, I can dig it. Okay. All my peeps are babes. That's a good compliment, though, to all your peeps. I like it. Okay, so we're going to start. For those of you that chose the carrot, pile 1, that's the one that has the charm with the cute little carrot on it. This will be your tea leaf oracle reading, okay? All right, so Spirit Angels and Guides, please go through for those that chose the first pile with the carrot. Those that chose the first pile. It's just for those that chose the first pile. All right, what else for those that chose? Anything else? All right, so these will be for those that chose the first pile with the carrot charm on it. So here are your cards. You have the bear, I'm blurred. Oh. Should be better now. Okay, there we go. So first card is the bear. It says danger, especially in money matters. Oh, yikes, great. We have the barrel. You feel something is lacking in your life, perhaps love, money, or goals. Then we have the teapot. Deep friendship with someone of the same sex. We have the pail. Time to get out of a situation. We have the vase. You have a secret admirer. The tortoise. Slowly but surely getting ahead. Nice. The moon. Changes in your life. And it's a full moon tonight. Ah, woo! Teardrops. Great personal sorrow. The butterfly. A change for the better. For the better. Well, that's a pretty card. The ink pot. Problems to be resolved. And then the month of October is showing up as particularly pertinent or important to those that chose the first pile. And October is just days away. Just days away. Okay. Ah, woo! 'Tis a fuzzy bear. Okay, so now let's move on to the second group. For those that chose pile number 2, the cute bun bun. The bun bun charm. This would be your tea leaf cards. Alright, so let's read some photos. Just those. Pile number 2 with their oracle messages, oracle tea leaf messages for those who chose the second pile. Chose the second pile. Chose the second pile. Anything else for group 2? Anything else for group 2? All right. So again, this is for everyone that chose the second pile with the bunny on it. So first card that shows up is the card of September, as showing up as particularly important or of importance. So the card of September. Roan. Position of authority. The wreath. Sorrow over a loss. Younger man. So dealings or relationship with a younger man. Needle and thread. A sincere wish will be granted. Ooh, I like that one. Very nice. Tree. Affairs with your family. Turkey. Someone who is behaving stupidly. Don't be a turkey. Then we also have the month of February as showing up as important. Wishbone. A wish is granted. Interesting. Then we have the bat. Take care. Enemies are working against you. And then we have older man. Dealings or relationship with an older man. You guys have older and younger man. Very interesting in here. Okay. February is your birthday, so yes, that would be important then. All right, so that is for everyone that chose the second pile. You guys definitely seem like you're going to have a wish granted, though. I like that. So, last but not least, it chose the third pile with the little cute little unicorn looking charm. This will be your tea leaf ornaments, right? Those are guides. Please go through for those that chose the unicorn. Chose the unicorn pile. Pile 3. The third pile. Is there all the tea leaf? Chose pile 3. So those are chose. This is for pile number 3. This is for pile number 3. Anything else? This is so weird because Mel picked this pile, and this is like an actual thing that I know that like she has had. So Mel, real quick, if you're watching, look at the very first card, broken ring. How bizarre, right? Now this will talk about what it means, kind of like symbolically, but you actually have had rings. So, how interesting. Okay, so for those that chose the third pile, okay, the one with the unicorn, here are your cards. You have the broken ring, parting of the ways in either romance or business, younger woman, dealings or relationship with a younger woman. You have the month of June showing up as pertinent or important. You have the angel card, spiritual guidance, protection from harm. Aww. You also have the table, hard work ahead. You have dogs, getting together with friends. Where are my dogs at? You have the lobster, financial pinch, and then you also have the ladder, climbing towards success. Nice. I like it. Yours pile 3 is a lot more less complex than the other two piles, but there could be more collective in the other first two, but not bad at all. Pile 3. A lot of month cards tonight. Sure was, huh? Our pile got October. Okay, so Mr. Malloy, are you doing an after party or what? If so, let us know. We will come hang out with you over there at your place. And please make sure you hit the like if you haven't already, and please subscribe if you haven't done so already. I would appreciate it. Very workish oriented. Yes, I will have the after party. Okay, guys, so make sure you guys head over to Mr. Malloy's for the after party. I will be over there myself in just a little bit.